Hello! Real quick, these are all of the art supplies that I used in the sketchbook, so you don't have to ask me. I will not be linking them, but I trust you. You can find them. I believe in you. Anyway, onto the sketchbook tour. Yippee! Hello. Hi. You look like you want to look through my sketchbook. I have great news for you. You can. I'm gonna take you through it. So this sketchbook, first of all, was my little reward to myself for finishing commissions, like 10 commissions. And my second reward for finishing 20 commissions was immediately Starfish. I have to draw Starfish. Not a lot of people know this, but I love Starfish. Like, I think they just assume that I only draw, like, Xavier and Raphael in hetero relationships. No, I love Starfish. I love them. I love them so much. And then over here is a little fanfic. My friend wrote it. You should probably go read it. If you want to know what's going on, go read it. It's so cute. It's so sweet. Here's that friend, by the way. Hi. And over here is a little comic idea. You're gonna see so many like messy little nonsense doodles. I will be so impressed if you can figure out what's happening. This one is just, I really like men in hoodies. I'm not gonna lie, I really like people in hoodies. So we have Raphael putting on a hoodie, like that brown one that he has, putting it on and being like, I don't know, what do you think? And MC is just thirsting for him. Oh, I love people in hoodies. And then over here is Dad Raphael, because I drawn like Dad Xavier at one point. You can check out my Twitter. And people kept asking for Dad Raphael, and I was like, yeah, that's so cute, but he was mean! So he didn't get drawn. Dad Raphael doesn't exist. But here, like, they're making a scrapbook together. He's like, he put paint on their feet and walking them across the canvas. Just, they're so cute, but he was mean. I couldn't get it. This ended up being a finished comic, and this, I'm not going to explain a lot. Another thing people don't know is that I have an 18 plus alt on Twitter, an alternate account, and there was a drawing I did over here, and I was talking about it with my friend, and we decided, like, we came to the realization that if she doesn't have silk sheets, her hair is going to be so tangled. And so I did Starfish MC because I'm also obsessed with them. I'm so obsessed with them. And then more Starfish because I love them. I love them so much. Let me have them, please. And then more because I get migraines all the time, okay? So a lot of the time I'm just drawing to comfort myself because my head hurts. Here's another comic idea that I don't think is going to be made, to be honest. But one of them gets up. I think it's going to be Raphael. I couldn't decide if this was going to be Starfish or if this was going to be like MC and Raphael. But regardless, Raphael gets up, walks away, and then the character presses their face up against the fish tank up and like asks Reddy, does he talk about me? Does he like me? Over here got turned into the comic. This got turned into the comic. That's right. It was originally supposed to be Xavier. But I decided Raphael because I like the imagery of her clinging onto him like an octopus, or like him having a nightmare of an octopus. And over here is concept art for Halloween YCH. I did Halloween Your Character Here's. Most of them stayed the same. I mean, Caleb stayed a werewolf, Silas stayed a vampire, Zane, Zane. Thank you so much to my friend for giving me that idea. It was so great, and nobody bought him. Xavier stayed a ghost, but Raphael, and I don't know if it's just because, like, that's my man, so I'm picky about him, but I had a hard time. I started with, like, opera singer, and then I did witch, and then I was like, well, would it make more sense if, like, if we're doing witch, then, like, the next thing would be black cat, right? But what if he was the cat? That would be so funny, because he hates cats, but then I didn't do it because I thought I was going to get scolded because he hates cats. Here is the MC outfit concept art. We have Silas, Zane, Xavier, and Caleb, and then Raphael again, like the witch and the cat. I really wanted it, but I knew people were going to scold me. This, I promise they're clothes, and I'm not going to talk about it because I'm never going to make it a comic because I don't trust people to be safe and responsible in the Twitter comments. So that one's never getting made. Sorry. Here is that TikTok trend, you know, the TikTok trend that's like call your pet's name whenever they're right next to you and pretend like you can't see them. That but with Xavier, please. That but with Xavier. Over here is a spanking comic. I'm not gonna. So MC is not feeling good. Xavier's getting her a bunch of stuff, sitting on the coffee table. An angel pops up on her shoulders like, oh my gosh, he's so sweet. He's the perfect man. Isn't he just the best boyfriend ever? She's like, yeah. And then a devil pops on her shoulder and is like, you should spank him. She looks at the angel. The angel's like, yeah, you should. And here's the aftermath of that. I love them. Is there anything under? No, nothing under that one. This, I cannot come up with dialogue for it, so it's probably also never going to exist. I'm so sorry. But they're watching a movie, and the dialogue in the movie is like, oh, Rebecca, I love you so much. I would die for you. And MC looks at the love interest, and he's kind of confused. They go back to watching the movie. It's like, I would burn the world for you. This, that, and the other. And MC looks at the love interest again, and the love interest starts quoting it back to her, like kind of in a deadpan voice of like, oh, MC, how I love you. This, I kid you not, I could not figure this out for the longest time. I had no idea what this meant. I think I figured it out. I think it's MC, like, venting and being mad, and then the love interest just hugs her and she feels better. I think that's what it's meant to be. I have no clue. I don't know what I make some of the times, dude. And last one here is like the summer event. This was in July, I think. We're still in July. So the summer event was going on. Raphael on the beach in his swim trunks, like maybe he just got out of the water, whatever. Sunbeams on him, his body dripping, and my MC just looking at him, just glaring at him like a cat eyeing a fish. Oh, I love them. This is the first of what we're gonna call a friend page. Essentially, like, sometimes I just don't know what to draw, and I don't want to have to think, but I want to draw, so I just ask my friends, what do I draw? So my friend said to draw Xavier. Bunny Xavier is what she said, and I know she meant Xavier with bunny ears. But what if he had a pet bunny, dude? What if? So I gave him a pet bunny. I gave it to him. He needed it. She also said she really liked whenever I drew Xavier as an elf. She's talking about whenever I drew MC Xavier as Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda, and Link. So then I did a Skyward Sword redraw. And then I tried to draw Elf Xavier again, and I really hated it. So instead, to cope and make myself feel better, I drew more Raphael. Here's him holding a cat. And then here's more Witch or Warlock Raphael. And then I went back to Black Cat MC. I just couldn't decide. I was fighting so hard with it. But it's fine, because the next little doodle fixed all of it. Yes! There's my answer. Oh my gosh. It upsets me so much that in the final drawing, you can't see the little details. Like, he has a choker. I swear he has a choker. I swear it. But oh my gosh, they're so cute. I love them so much. So the rest of this page here is more concepts, more thumbnails of the YCHs. You have Xavier. Good luck if you can figure out what's going on. Xavier, Caleb, Silas, Zane, and then I said, I'm gonna be protective. Immediately we're doing Christmas. Originally, it was gonna be similar to my Halloween ones, where it was like each love interest has their own pose, has their own drawing specifically for them. But then my friend, asked me, why don't you just make poses and then make it so that you could put any love interest in any of them? You're so right. So these got ditched mostly, but originally it was going to be Xavier movie, Zane snowman, Raphael mistletoe. I'm sorry, I can't be non-biased all of the time. It's gonna seep through. Silas Santa carrying MC in his little gift bag, and then Christmas tree, Caleb and MC, because they could put their childhood ornaments on the tree together. This was just my checklist for the Halloween YCHs. Don't worry about that. This is me getting ready for my friends, seasoning myself. I'm very white. And the little ghost Xavier again, a little quick redraw. And me, there I am again. It's me. Look, okay, I do draw Zane. By the way, for everyone who doesn't know, I do draw Zane. I don't draw him willingly most of the time. I draw him for commissions. Like, he's fine, I can do it, but he's just a little bit difficult, you know? Like, I'm just not gravitated towards drawing him. I love his character, I love him. Here you go. Here's me practicing him because I was probably doing a commission and losing my mind over it. So I had to come in here and just do some headshots like from the game or from cards of his. Cause like, look at this. That's not Zane. Who are you? This is Zane. This is kind of Zane. I don't know who the rest of these men are. I have a hard time drawing him. Here is another friend page. My friend used to overwork herself a lot. So to cheer her up, I would draw Xavier comforting her. And then over here, she asked for Office AU. So Office AU Xavier was born. He's pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. And more! More Office Xavier. I'm skipping over this for a second. Office Starfish. Because of course, I gotta make it about Starfish. I decided the little headcanon is that Xavier has a pan flag just sat on his desk. And Raphael noticed it. I love them so much. Back to the sticky note. I'm also a firm believer that Raphael loves tummy. He loves belly. He really, really loves laying his head on MC's stomach. You can't tell me otherwise. It feels like the ocean waves to him. God! But I don't know how to convey that. It's really difficult, right? So I tried a little doodle of MC laying in bed. He walks up, he shimmies under her top and then just lays there. But it's really hard to convey it and it not look awkward. I don't know how to do that yet, so it just stays nothing. And this is so important. This is so important and special. It's tattoo artist tattoo artist MC and florist Raphael. It all started when somebody tweeted out a picture of a tattoo parlor next to a florist shop and then said, fanfic writer's biggest dream. And then somebody quote retweeted that and said, Raph MC, and the best part is it can go either way. And I said, oh, yes, it can! It can go either way. Oh. And so I drew Tattoo Artist MC, Florist Raphael. I posted this onto my Instagram story. Somebody who I talked to maybe a handful of times, not often, and we were really shy to each other, came to me and we started brainstorming about it further. And then she said she has a writer friend who's interested in writing a fic about it. So there's a fanfic for that one too. Over here is Valentine's Day YCH beginnings. They're not done yet. I don't know how many of these ideas I'm gonna use, but here's me doodling down my ideas, my initial thoughts. Here's another friend page. My friend said to draw me and Raphael eating my comfort food. I chose Dr. Pepper and pizza because I love them. Then, more comfort, and tattoo artist and florist, I love them. And then more Xavier, little bunny Xavier, I like him, he's silly. Here, another friend page. I was sitting down talking to a friend, I just needed something to do with my hand. And over here, my brother made the mistake of asking me about highlighters. If you should know anything about me, it's that I really, 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 really love cheap art supplies. I am obsessed with cheap art supplies. It's great. I don't have to worry about using it or damaging it. I can let my nieces use it. Oh, it's so great. And then down here's a comic got made. Yippee! Oh, hi. This is one of my friends. Hiya. I like her. I wanted to draw her as a bunny, like the bunny savior. So I did. And speaking of that friend, she was watching my brother play Pikmin, and I can't really play video games not like I used to. So I still wanted to be included. I just sat while they played and drew Pikmin to my hand fizzy. And then that same friend judged me really hard and said, I can't believe you never drew Raphael with your foot. Damn! So I did, and then I signed it as well. I think Raphael, I want to see his reaction to that. I would love to see his reaction to that. Over here, my beautiful friend, she put together a fanzine. I got to be the co-organizer. I feel like she's going to scold me if I don't say I was the co-organizer, but she was the organizer. She's beautiful and she's amazing and I love her. And My one job was to make these little guys to use as emojis or maybe assets. We ended up only using them as emojis. So here's me going through designing the silly little fellas. I'm so happy that I made Caleb an apple. I'm so happy. Everyone asks me to make him a dog most of the time, but I like the apple. I like him so much. And of course, Zane had to give me trouble. I couldn't figure him out. Eventually he ended up with a popsicle on his head melting and glasses. You can't. I will draw Zane with glasses all of the time. I'm sorry. It's a part of him to me. Another friend page. Just little mindless doodles. Just for fun. She told me she had a dream that I have a really big fear of driving and like just being in cars, right? And she told me she had a dream that I was driving and screaming and crying and she was screaming yay over me to make me feel better about it. Oh, I think that's my favorite drawing of us. I love it so much. I think it's so cute. And that florist and tattoo artist fanfic came out. It was done. And so I ran to everyone and I was like, do you want to be in a group chat? Do you want to be in a group chat? Do you want to be in a group chat? Because I wanted to give them rewards, right? Like, oh my gosh, all of these people came together and like fed me. Like they gave me more things to obsess over. Yes! So the fanfic writer asked for a scene from the fanfic. Her friend asked for Raphael using his hand as a heating pad for an MC who's cramping. And then my friend, they're all my friends. I don't remember what my friend asked for. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the prompt, but I drew this, and then this one was for me. This was my little treat. And over here, assuming that like this page is ripped out, which means I must have been having like a really, really hard time. I think this must have just been to calm down. I think this was one of the pages where it was just like, I don't care what happens. I don't care how bad it looks. Rah! I don't remember it at all. Here is a 7-day art journal challenge that I found. It was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I want to do it again. These were all done with crayon and with my left hand. If you see a crayon in this book, it's going to be with my left hand. Day 1 was breakfast, so I do what I had for breakfast. Day 2, oh, I also did these like all in one night because I do not have the patience. Day 2 was outfit of the day. Day 3 was listening to / reading, and at the time I was doing like 0 reading, so I just did listening to, and that was, I still listen to a lot of like those 2-hour long POV, you're a jellyfish in the ocean, or need to focus videos, and then Slipknot as well. You can't rip Slipknot out of my cold dead hands. Then day 4 was pet. All of my pets are dead. I have barn cats, but those aren't really pets. That's ecosystem control, right? Like they're great, but they're not there to be companions. So I just drew Pikmin because I didn't want to get sad. Day 5 was a place you went. I went nowhere that day. Toilet. And then day 6 was a quiet moment. I drew my shower. Day 7 was bedtime. And I realized I can draw left-handed with crayons. This is phenomenal. So I started doing that. I started spamming that. Just these random little nothing doodles, just to keep my hand busy, keep me entertained. It's normally what I would do whenever I needed to rest my dominant hand. This is a self-portrait, and this is my lovely little OC, Eco. She's my Minecraft OC, by the way. You're gonna see more of her, right? No, there she is! Yeah, she's great. She's not meant to be that colorful. That was just me having fun at work. I was stuck at work. And then over here is another OC this time. I was not stuck at work. I guess I technically was. I was dog sitting for somebody, and their house is pretty unhygienic, so I didn't want to bring a lot of stuff, so I just brought my sketchbook and some highlighters, and that's all I really like felt comfortable bringing there, because like I can disinfect it relatively easily. And it was about to be October. I think this was in September. It was about to be October, and every October I do a art challenge called Actually Infected. I get so excited for it. It's like my Olympics. I will clear my schedule for it. And I even designed this OC named Zaddy for it the first year that I participated. I only participated 2 years. I love her. I love her so much. And I was on a drawing OC high. It had been so long since I drew OCs. So I wanted to do more. And I love this character. This is Octavia. I love her. She's an asexual succubus in a sci-fi space trippy world. I love her so much. I don't really like these drawings. She's hard to draw because she's just like the quiet, sad girl. Like, I don't know, it's just not as fun and entertaining. Over here, don't worry, it's just figure drawings. You're not gonna see many more of them because I have a dedicated book for them, but I was away. I didn't have my book at the time, so I went here. And then I needed more things to draw, so I think her name is Gwen. I can't tell if I'm just associating her with Gwen from League of Legends or if her name is actually Gwen. But the character from Knights of Word, I never learned how to pronounce because I never heard it said. Another friend page over here. Look at, I fucking love him, dude. My friend asked me to draw me and Raphael in matching outfits, matching couple outfits. So I drew us in a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt from Spencer's that I always think about. I will always yearn for this shirt. It's I look better bent over with the most pathetic stick man you have ever seen. I love him. And then Rama, just for fun. Ooh, this was a stamp. I made a stamp. Yay. Here, my friend asked me to draw me and Raphael playing a video game. By the way, if you see like paper pasted in, it means that I was stuck at work. So I drew us playing Tetris, well, me playing Tetris, and I can play Tetris for hours if you let me. This, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I have no idea. But I assume I just wanted to draw Raphael. I think I just wanted to draw. I know this page, I was on Pinterest looking up cat cuddling pictures, and I was just drawing Raph MC, like, with those poses. Oh, I love them. I love them so much. And then that drawing challenge I talked about earlier, actually infected. This is it. This was me doing my concept art and my thumbnails just so I can figure it out, so it like goes a little easier and quicker and whatnot. If you want to see the final drawings, you could go on my Instagram. Here is for that fanzine that I talked about, the Throughout the Seasons fanzine, just coming up with little doodles, little ideas. Legally, I need to do this sometime. I need to use those drawings sometime soon. Probably not, because I don't know what context to do besides just, look, they're in love. Fuck it, maybe that's all the context they need. Here is Witch Wizard Magic School AU. Because Xavier's not the best at cooking, I would like to think that he's also really bad at making potions. And then my friend asked me to draw Xavier towering over MC, and because it's me, I took it a very wholesome way. Because it's me. Like, what do you expect from me? Me! Speaking of me, it's me! I realized that, like, I hadn't drawn my persona in a long time, which is really crazy because I used to really, really enjoy drawing her. I loved drawing her. So I guess drawing Zaddy's another character that I just really love drawing, so it inspired me to go back to myself and redesign myself. And look, I'm wearing that hoodie right now. Yay! But yeah, there's me. These are the nails I was doing at the time. It was like a little cat, you can't tell, but I loved these nails. Those nails look great. Here is Little Witch Academia Studies. I don't remember doing this. I have no idea why they're in this sketchbook instead of my study sketchbook. I have to assume that I was out of the house or something. And over here is more comic ideas. These two were for a Secret Santa that I did with my friend. This one, I drew her and Raphael as, like, with yaoi proportions. And I'm so happy that they have the same humor as me. And then over here was her birthday gift. Underneath is just a little bit more Christmas YCHs because I wasn't really sure what to do. This, you know that, like, Tumblr meme that's like, I came home drunk and got too excited to see my cat. It's the only thing I can think of whenever I see the new Love and Deep Space, like, kiss decal. So I wanted MC to come home drunk, kiss Xavier a lot, pass out, and then he's like, thank you for bringing her home, Tara. And I don't know what he's gonna say here, dude. I have no clue. This was inspired by a TikTok. I have no idea who they were. I have no idea what they were saying either because it was not English, and I'm sorry, but I'm so white. English is the only language I know. But what I think happened is they made out so hard that her lip was bleeding so much, and he was crying about it. And I thought that was so cute, so I did a little doodle. I don't know if I'll ever do anything with it. This one is just like bored, went to see how flustered she can get for fun. And then this one is an insecurity comic. Someday, trust me, someday, I am going to make an insecurity comic. I just can't land on one that I like. But here, she's going through different outfits. She hates all of them. So he takes off his hoodie and gives it to her. And suddenly she's so confident. She feels so pretty and so special and so... Oh, I love them. Here is the final, like, Christmas YCH, push, the concept art. So here we have MC's outfits, and you can actually follow the arrows to see what I did in real time. Remember, here was me figuring out the poses. There was a little bit where I thought, like, maybe I do, like a little, like, two-panel comic thing with them. And I decided against that, because, holy, that's a lot of drawing. Here is more throughout the season's fanzine work. Oh! By the way, if you see these little guys, these are called Pikmin. I fucking love Pikmin. And if you see them on the side of a page, it's because I got new markers or pens or something and I'm swatching them. This is how I used to swatch stuff. It takes too much time now and I'm too lazy. But anyway, this is more zine content. The zine's out, by the way. You could go see it. You could go see the finished piece on my Twitter or my Instagram. I'll also link the zine down below. And unfortunately, this is vent art. I'm not gonna explain it. I'm not gonna censor it either or like cut it out, because I think vent art, like, yeah, you can feel cringe about it later, but like honestly, you're already an artist. Like, you're already cringe. Like, what do you care if you're cringe? And I say that lovingly as somebody who has been cringe, is cringe, and an artist my entire life, and fully like embracing that side of me, right? But yeah, I think vent art can be helpful. So here it is, yay. And then immediately drag queens. I don't know why I drew drag queens. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue why. I just did a vent drawing, so apparently I wasn't in the greatest mind space, so maybe I just needed to go back to my roots and draw some drag queens. So these are drag queens that I love. I don't know if they're good people. I'm not gonna lie, I just like their drag. Most of them are from Drag Race España, except this is from Drag Race UK. Don't ask me what seasons, okay? It all blurs together. Here is more vent art. This time it's more colorful and pretty and aesthetic. Yay! And then the next few pages are going to be me and my niece. I love having my niece draw with me. I'm obsessed with it. I love drawing with kids so fucking much. So here, both of these were her. As you can see, she's in the like sky sun phase. And then I went to go visit them. I was visiting my sister. And I wake up first, and then my niece will wake up next. And she would come downstairs and sit with me before anyone else wakes up. So I had my sketchbook out. I was doodling. She joined me and she was drawing. She was like sat across from me. Same thing. I brought these stickers along with me for the trip because I wanted her to use them. I literally buy stickers and art supplies in excitement to use it with my nieces. I love drawing with kids, dude. So I wanted to show her like how you can use stickers to make a drawing, to like enhance it and whatnot. And she was still just doodling over here. And then she sat next to me and she held up this little tiger toy and she said, "Draw the tiger." So I did. And she scolded me because the tail's not there. Where's the tiger's tail? Like, obviously the toy has a tail. Where's the tail? And I said, the page cuts off here, baby. So out of spite, she said, okay, my turn. She drew the tiger. And then she pointed here as she goes, and there's no tail because the page cuts off there. I love her so much, dude. Then over here is her nephew. He, for once, seemed interested in my art supplies. And so I immediately like grabbed him, sat him on my lap, and I was like, draw for me, please. And he did. I was so happy. I was so ecstatic. He's too much of a busybody to sit still and draw. I was happy. And then he drew more. He joined us for more. This was him and my niece, and then this was him and me. Oh, I love them. Then we had gone out, did some errands, and I had gotten more supplies. I got these ones because I wanted to like do a cityscape and, you know, show her that you can use stickers to make graffiti. And I taught a 5-year-old what graffiti is. I don't know if I should have done that, but, you know, I did it. And over here, I'm so happy about this. Because it's exactly what I did. It's exactly what I did, dude. You don't understand how thrilled I am by this, man. I because the way I learned how to draw as a kid, the reason why I fell so in love with art is because I would watch other people draw. Like, I would redraw scenes or frames from Phineas and Ferb. I would redraw what I saw other people, like, older than me drawing. So I want to do the same with the kids. I love it. Here, I used some more. I really like this tape. The tape I bought, my niece scolded me again because stars don't have pink or blue. I love her so much. She never told me what this one is because she was upset that I added pink and blue to stars and I drew them wrong. But it's okay because she fixed it. She showed me. She drew a sun with the tape. She really, really, really loves this tape, by the way. Oh my gosh. I had at one point had to be like, okay, let's calm down a little bit. Let's calm down a little bit because otherwise you're going to go crazy with tape in this house and that's going to be a problem for your parents. This is just more of me being like, look, we can use this tape to act like a flower bed. She was not interested. And she did tell me what this one was. This one is a birthday party because she asked me what this says. And I said, girl, I have no idea. I haven't the slightest clue what that says, but you can make up what it says. And so she said it says happy birthday. Another thing I really want to like instill into kids whenever I draw with them is I want to show them like draw what you did that day because I think that'd be so fucking cute, right? So I drew us going to Chick-fil-A because that was the last thing we did after our errands. She didn't care. She didn't bite. And then I drew grapes. She drew me a birthday party. She asked me, what's your favorite color? I said black. She said that's not a real color. So I said, okay, blue. I love her. Then I made her mad. So I asked her what should I draw. She said breakfast. So I drew breakfast and then I made the oranges really, really big and I had a shit-eating grin the whole time I was doing it and she was not happy about it. And so she said, just draw exactly what I draw. So this was her, and then this was me copying her in, like, real time. Oh, I miss her. I can't wait to draw with her again. So, back to normal business, you know. This was for what's called a creative trial in the Throughout the Seasons Fanzine Discord server. Mouthful. We had what was called creative trials, where every 2 days I would announce a new prompt and you had 2 days to draw it. Then people would vote for one with emojis and whoever won got to pick out a new emoji for the server. Ongoing prompts are still a thing on the server. There's just no prize with them. But yeah, the first prompt was introduce your MC with a medium you don't normally use. So I chose paint markers. These are both of my MCs. We have Aria for Raphael and Lila for Xavier. And then my friend said made cafe MC to go along with the cat butlers. Yes! So smart, obviously. So I had to draw it. This got made into a final comic, and then more made cafe, and me over here. Oh God, me and Aria. My friend said that she loves Aria so much that she adopts her, so I made a little joke comic about it. Little doodles of me. The last prompt for the creative trial was celebrate the zines publication with us, and so I made a little paper. Shit, fuck. Hold up. God damn it. Well, I made a little paper cake here. These were little doodles. This took way too long. It should not have taken me this long to make this thing. But you know, it's my first time making a paper craft since like I was a kid and had no idea what I was doing. And I think it's cute. It's just like a permanent little memento I have now. It sits on my shelf. I love it. Then more creative trials. This one was draw your love interest with your non-dominant hand. So I thought I was going to be so smart and creative, and I was going to like trace my hand, and I was going to act as like sun rays for Raphael, and meh. This one? I don't know. It might have been this one, but like the same prompt as this one. Regardless, I think I drew the love interest with time limits, or with my left hand and time limits. I can't tell. I honestly can't tell. I'm so fucking sorry, Caleb. I'm so sorry, Caleb. More of me, just little pastes of me. More Valentine's Day YCHs because it's kicking my ass. I don't know. I think I have too many ideas. I think I'm going in too many different directions. I think I just gotta like settle and cope, but I don't have time for that. I have to make them tomorrow. And then instead of continuing to work on the Valentine's YCHs, I started drawing scenes from the movie I was watching, Eloise in the Plaza at Christmas or something. I actually don't know the actual legit title of this film, but I love it. If you ever want to know the movie that raised me, it's this one. She's just me. She was everything I wanted to be and everything more, and she is just as dramatic as I am. And then another creative trial, it was make a scrapbook spread with him. So I just printed off and cut out different stuff from the game, from Pinterest and whatnot. I really like this side of the page. I think it's cute. And then I think I was losing my mind because I drew Midna. That's a good sign that I was losing my mind at something. And then over here is Rama. I really fucking love Rama. I need more Rama. Like, the original and the new one combined is not enough for me. I'm so greedy. I need more so bad. More Valentine's stuff. More of it. It's rough for me, dude. It's rough out here. I'm having a hard time, but I'll figure it out. I always do. If you like this character, and if you want more content of this character here, that's too fucking bad. The creator of this character, who is my friend, love you, does not want an online presence. But you can comment your compliments to this character and I will show them to her. But sorry, this is all you get. You're not gonna get any more of her. Womp womp. So I sent my friend a picture of this spread. I was like, look, I drew your character, and she's right next to Zaddy because my friend really loves Zaddy. She says she would love Zaddy. She would love Zaddy so much. And then she also started to mention that, like, this character, because they're a robot, would be so sad that, like, they can't do fun, cool things with their hair. And I was like, babe, you just get a hot glue gun, glue a magnet onto anything, and then stick it on her head. This was another creative trial. Draw your love interest from memory, or draw him from memory. I drew all of them. And I tried to draw their myths as well. I tried. I did my best. Look, oh yeah, by the way, look, Silas. For everyone who asks me, where is Silas? Do you draw you guys don't even ask me, do you draw Silas? You go, where is Silas? Draw Silas next. Here you go. Merry Christmas. This is all you're gonna get. I'm sorry. I'm not a Silas girl. You're gonna have to go to another artist for that. I'm so sorry. You will starve under my care. And then, Akane! I love Ranma, dude. How can you say she's not cute? Like, I know, I get it, I understand. Okay, you don't have to actually explain it to me, alright? I'm not dumb. But, like, I mean, come on. She's adorable. Back to this page. This is my My Little Pony OC. That's right. I made a new My Little Pony OC in the year, I think it was 2024, 2025, can't remember. Then for Christmas, I was blessed with acrylic markers. So I tried drawing Zaddy, and I was struggling because it was an entirely new medium for me. Entirely. And then the rest over here are more Minecraft OCs. We have Eco, Giggle, Funny Bones, and Fragile Bones. Yay! These two are actually AUs of each other. So like this is the original, and then this is an alternate universe. Yay! Anyway, more OCs. We have Arya, more Eco, and then these two are the same. Her name is Amara. It's really obvious why Raphael is my main, like, speaks for itself. Here is more me, just a little doodles. This down here is a reaction because a friend sent me a fanfic, and I was so pleased because I was so grumpy because, like, my hand was hurting and it was really hot and I was just so uncomfortable and I couldn't sleep, but I really needed to sleep. And then I woke up to check my phone and just Then here's another creative trial. It was like a morning with him. Repo. Oh, I love Repo. I love Repo so much. I love Repo a not normal amount, I fear. I really like playing it, but I have atrocious luck with Repo. So We played it for my birthday, me and my friend and my brother. We played it for my birthday, and I spent majority, if not the whole time, dead and just watching them play the game and sitting there just as a ghost. Couldn't do anything, right? I cried. I died so much and was so upset and just so bummed out that I cried on my birthday over Repo. But like, I didn't stop playing. Like, I was gonna keep playing. I really wanted to play Repo, and I was having fun whenever I could play. I just couldn't play most of the time because I was dead. But I figured out the best way for me to play Repo is to get tumblewings and guns. Get me any gun you can. Then I have fun. I love playing Angel with a shotgun route. Oh, I love it so much. Here, must have been losing my mind over a commission. Caleb, like, what are you? Who are you? And this is for another fanzine that I'm a part of, Link on High, if I am remembering the name correctly. It's not out yet. I'm doing kindergartner or like preschooler teacher, art teacher Raphael. I'm excited about it. This ended up in a comic. This is more Valentine's YCH stuff. It's haunting me. This was just random little doodles of Xavier. This was the first creative challenge because, like I said, the prompts are still going on our Discord server. There's just no prizes, and this was a game night with him. This was a creative trial. It was like make something for him, gift him something or whatever. This ended up being a comic, and I have no clue what this is. No idea. What is this? I have a like little stack of sticky notes on my nightstand and a pen. That way, if I wake up in the middle of the night and I have an idea, I can just jot it down real quick, go back to sleep. What the fuck is this? I was supposed to decipher this? No clue. I have no idea. This night, it was like dark, it was cold, it was winter, it was like negative something degrees outside, and the power went out. Yay! So I did the reasonable thing to do whenever you're bored and in the dark. I got a pair of scissors and I started cutting. Cut little pieces of paper. I made a heart first, and then I was like, that took way so little time. If I open up another sketchbook, I won't guarantee that I'm on an empty page, and I don't want to like use up all my pages. So to eat up my time, I cut up a bunch of pieces and tried to cover the whole page, and I did that for like 2 hours while the power was out. Here is Moramara because I drew her in the acrylics and I was thinking about her then. I love her so much. She needs a redesign. My poor baby. And here's her boyfriend. Aoki. I love Aoki. Aoki is still one of my top favorite OCs, but don't ask me about their story. Don't ask me about either of these characters' stories because I don't know. It's always changing. I'm so sorry. Brand new baby just dropped. There is a figure drawing art challenge that's actually going on right now, if I post this in January. I wanted to do it, but Zaddy didn't really feel like she fit the prompts. So I decided, you know what? I want a new zombie character anyway. Gonna make a little zombie emo girl. So this is Yuri. Zombie Yuri. Yep, you got it right. This was day 1 of her. The long post, 10 minutes, and then gestures were 5 minutes. Over here was leg day. I hated this one so much, but that's okay because the next spread, in my humble opinion, 8. Oh, look at them. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue how to pronounce it, but it's that thing where like you stand on one leg and then your hips tilt this way and your shoulders tilt that way, right? So I just drew her struggling to either take on or take off a shirt because of her fat head. And then here was sitting, and I decided to draw her like doing warm-ups and like procrastinating doing her practice because the next page was ballerina. I fucking hate this spread. I hate this spread so much. Like, I think my ideas were cute. Like, she's dancing, she's tired. Here she's breaking her ballerina shoes because, don't know if you know this, but ballerinas have to like absolutely demolish their shoes before they could even dance in them. This was dynamic pose, so I just did more ballet stuff, but it royally destroyed me. I was so unmotivated. I needed a break. So I have been getting 707 content again, like on my TikTok, on my Twitter. I live for it. Bring him back to me. Bring back my man. So I went further down the hole and I said, Azra, look at him. I think this is the best drawing I've ever done of Azra. Hands down, it has to be. I miss them so much. Azra, I miss you. I'm so sorry what they did to you in that spin-off app. God. Then, back to that drawing challenge. It was blind contour, which if I've never done it before, but I've heard of it. It's where you look at your reference and only your reference, and you don't actually look at what you're drawing. So you're like drawing blind, right? So I was putting it off, and I went to go do it, and I really hated it. I didn't like the process. I didn't like the outcome. I was just not having a good time, and I have not picked up that prompt list since. I might try again later, but I'm just so dejected. So then at work, I was listening to music, and I don't know what it's called, but like I Psych Something by LeSeraphim came on. And the ending of it says, "Girl, wanna have fun?" But I'm sorry, all I can hear is "grr." And so I thought of like a little animatic with grr and zim, and somebody who is talented needs to do it. This was Ruby, by the way, from Ruby. And so I just want to draw more of her. I was at work and I drew Nora and Ren, and it sent me. I need to rewatch Ruby so bad. I think she changed the trajectory of my life because I wanted to be her so fucking bad. I loved Ruby. She was my favorite whenever I first watched it, and then whenever I rewatched it recently and actually finished the series, Ren! I love him so much. And by the way, what do you mean? What do you mean that this series, like, that I used to be obsessed with when I was younger? I went back and I finally finished it, just to find out that, one, the series is left unfinished, there's no final ending, and the ship dies? They kind of like have a little breakup? Hey? What the fuck? Whatever. And that's the end. That's the end of the sketchbook. Yay! I would like to thank you for listening to my rambles and my screams, and for sticking to the very end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun looking through my little scribbles. If you want more, I do have another sketchbook, but it's really old, so like the art is just not near as good as it is in here. I'm so sorry, but yeah. Okay, that's it.